What's going on, podcasters and YouTubers? This is Hav here, one of your hosts from the Real Fan Review. Coming out of Long Island, New York, we got our man in the chair, Al.
How's it going, everybody?
We got my brother. He could be your brother too. B.
What up, everybody? How you guys doing?
Yes, what's going on? Listen, Sanj can't make it on tonight, so it's all good. We got the three of us here on. I don't want to hear Sanj say anything about Monday nights. Anyway, man, listen, so we're here Sunday night talking about movies, our favorite pastime, not baseball, it's movies. And we're going to talk about today one of my favorite parts of the movies, what we do every year, which is summer movies. This is the part where the big blockbusters are supposed to be coming out, but Marvel and all these comic book movies change the game. Now every season is a blockbuster season now. Any movie can come out at any time, right? Which kind of sucks because the part of the conversation this week is going to be whether or not we saw the best of 2022 already. With the Batman out of the way and Doctor Strange out of the way, it's like almost scary to see what's kind of coming up next, but we'll discuss that after we talk about these two big news items from the week, which is Dave Bautista saying that he's done with his character Drax the Destroyer in Guardian of the Galaxy movies. And then we also have Jurassic World saying that this is it. They're done. No more Jurassic Park, no more Jurassic World, which is BS. Let's be honest. If it makes money, they're going to make another one.
Oh, yeah.
But out of the two, Al, which one hurts you the most, man? Is it the Dave Bautista saying that he's done, or did you kind of expect him to be done? And how about Jurassic World, the Jurassic Park series, kind of ending after this number 6 episode or sixth sequel?
Yeah, of the two, the Dave Bautista hurts only because if they are going to do another Guardians of the Galaxy, to not see Drax and his silliness in there, it's going to be missed, you know. Yeah. But for both of them, I can kind of see where they're coming with that decision. You know, at a certain point, you know, you have to let it end,
right?
You know, and I think that's what Dave Bautista is doing. He's seeing where the stories are going. They're getting more and more a little silly. They haven't given his character specifically any kind of arch after the second one, you know. So I can see him saying, you know what, and he's been doing well in his other character, you know, in the other movies he's been making.
Right.
You know, he probably at this point wants to expand and build upon his skill set, take on, you know, different roles. And before he gets typecast, if he hasn't already, you know, get out of a character and not be known only for that one.
Right.
So he was in Dune, right?
Yeah.
He did his thing in Dune. He was good.
Yeah.
He was good in
So,
Dune.
you know, he had My Spy or My Little Spy. He got
with the little actress there.
Yeah, and he you know, he's impressed me because I really thought he was going to be like a one game, you know, actor, so to speak. Like he could only be the big tough guy, and you know, and he showed in like My Spy, even though it wasn't the greatest movie, you know, he showed some comedic talent. He showed some time, you know, good timing with that. So I would like to see him expand and become more than just, okay, I'm the big brute. So, you know, and you can't do that if you're stuck in a certain role, you know. So I'd like to see, I mean, I'd hate to see him go, but I'm glad for what I'm hoping is the reasons he's leaving.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to take credit for this joke, Brandon, but one of the internet, you know, when internet takes over, they always win. Internet wins at every time. And someone on either Twitter or something said, is it the fact that Dave Bautista is just standing so still that no one's going to see him anymore? That's an Infinity War inside joke, people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually right now, I just paused it, obviously, but I was just watching Infinity War. And like I just got up to when the Guardians got on the screen.
You know, Brandon, don't do us any favors. Don't pause it for us. Jesus.
I had it going, and I was like, you know, this is like the most ambitious movie I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, holy moly! Like like, you know, Avengers 2012. We had aliens come to New York, but like just like the way Infinity War opened up, you know, like, hey, here's Thanos, and he's fucking this up. And now we're on Earth, and here's a problem. I was like, damn, this is a good movie.
Yeah, it's
This is
fantastic,
a
man.
great movie.
It really is, man. Infinity
Yeah.
War is one of the best for me, man. Absolutely. I gotta say, Dave Bautista leaving, I kind of saw the writing on the wall, especially when he cursed out Disney, when they fake
When
fired
he cursed out Disney, yeah.
when they fired James Gunn originally from Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but then they held it off for like a year or two until things were like kind of like underneath the rug and stuff and
Yeah.
kind of forgotten. They brought him back.
I mean, not in the same circumstances, James Gunn, but I would like for a company to like, fire me for like a year and a half.
And then bring you
I'm gonna
back.
keep getting paid. I don't want you working right now, but we may bring you back in a year and a half after terminating you. All right. Like, we'll let the money keep flowing your way, but you're terminated.
Mm-hmm.
Wink,
Yeah.
wink. Don't call unemployment. like I don't understand.
Yeah, but at the same time, with Dave Bautista leaving Marvel, I kind of feel like it's just time to go. Iron Man was in there forever, Captain America in there forever, but Drax has been just as long, if not longer, or it just is equal, right? He's been in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, the Infinity War, Endgame at the end.
Yeah, by the time Volume 3 comes around, it would have been the same amount of time.
Right, yeah, because he's going to be in Thor 4 for a little bit, or Thor War, War and Thunder, or Love and Thunder. There we go.
Yeah, Love and
And
Thunder.
then he's going to have his Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special before the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 movie comes out. So I think we're going to see him enough times where it's going to be like he's just going to be a family favorite. You love the guy because.
Yeah.
First of all, I never saw him come in with those jokes. As big as he is, and as monstrous he looks, and he's Drax the Destroyer, and then he comes out like a buffoon. I got a better one for you. Who is Gamora?
Why
is Gamora? And there's a couple of scenes like the fact that he thought he was invisible was fucking hilarious. I mean, that was just great. I know he's eating the chip very slowly. You know what I'm saying? And then Mantis comes in. I hate that woman. Or he was calling her ugly without. No, he just flat out called her ugly.
Yeah, called ugly.
But I gotta say, like Jurassic Park is one of those things I thought we would always have a Jurassic Park every 4 years, 3 years or so, almost like a Star Wars movie where it comes out, gives it some time to forget about dinosaurs, and then here they come. So there's no doubt in my mind that Jurassic Park will eventually come back, whether they reboot it to start it over from the beginning or a different take, dinosaurs in space, But I know for a fact if Drax is done, Drax is done. We're not seeing Drax in a Marvel movie anymore. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think it hurts more to know that there's no more Drax. So that's going to hurt me, so we'll see. But, B, tell me about Jurassic World, man. How do you feel? Are you ready for this to kind of end after this one?
I'll be honest. I loved the first trilogy. Like, obviously, Jurassic Park 1 was great. Lost World was really awesome. I love that it took a different point of view with Dr. Ian Malcolm and everything like that.
Different Isla.
And then the third,
a different Isla.
different Isla. Isla Sorna. Like Isla Nubar,
The third one, people slept on the third one. The third one's pretty good.
The third one,
it's pretty intense.
Third one was great. Like I can, like, obviously, it's like the theme of the series. Like every movie, they have to go bigger. So now the third one was the Spinosaurus. So it wasn't a bigger T-Rex, but it was a bigger man-eater, right? And there was some corniness, involving the son's parents. The dad and the mom, but they actually towards the middle of the movie, their comical corniness became like a really great family sentimental thing. To see the dad, really kind of hold his own, and then the love that he had for the was it ex-wife at the time. I forget how their relationship went, but the love he had for his ex-wife towards the end of the movie, and his dedication towards and saving her and everything like that. That realization she had about it was brilliant. It was beautiful acting. We had Dr. Alan Grant the entire time, and then no, Billy, right? That whole line alone is that is the theme of Jurassic Park 3 is no, Billy. That's every commercial, everything. Billy and his stupid fucking raptor eggs. So I love the trilogy. The first trilogy was incredible. I'll be honest, I really enjoyed Jurassic World when it came back. It pulled, when it came back, I was like, oh, this is a great new twist that it happened. It worked. They're doing it. Even the way it ended was incredible. And then the second one came out, and I liked where it was going. And then
it was so weird. The ending went weird.
Yeah, the second act to the third act, it just went a whole different route where
the black market, the dinosaurs got out.
And I kind of got it, with the whole black market thing, because it kind of paralleled Lost World of Jurassic Park. I was like, oh, it's pulling like almost like Star Wars. Like, oh, it's pulling a Return of the Jedi after Revenge of the Sith. Like, okay, so it's paralleling what happened in Lost World because they brought the dinosaur back to the mainland and it's going to get loose. And I was like, okay, I see it.
Yeah, but then girl let it loose.
Yeah, but then at the end, they were like, you know what we got to do? Boom. Let's let them all out.
No.
Oh, hell no.
Crazy.
What?
Man.
What do you mean let them all out? Do you know where we are?
Yeah.
Like, this is not an Isla.
It's not an
We're
Isla.
their food if you let them out.
Right? Like, and here's the thing about that, because like when she first pressed the button, it was all like the herbivore dinosaurs that came out. I was like, oh, okay,
That's
like
not bad.
I get it. And then like when the raptor started running, I was like, no, why? So then, I was very turned away after the ending of that one. And then to see this one be like, oh, it's been like 4 years since we let the dinosaurs in the US, and now they've populated along the whole world. Who's gonna survive? No one.
Right.
No one's gonna survive. That's stupid.
That's what makes this one so interesting, man. And to be real with you, Al, after part 2 came out, we kind of was like, so where's this really going? Because I mean, if the dinosaurs are out, everything's gonna be a shit show. Yeah, and then one of our biggest podcasts was the Battle at Big Rock. We had a podcast that we did after the Battle of Big Rock, like the little teaser came out, and we talked about it, and like everybody was like downloading our podcast, which was awesome. But we had the Battle at Big Rock, and then we find out that this is going to be Jurassic World Endgame. They're bringing back all the people from the first one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how are you feeling about Dominion right now, Al?
I'm actually liking it. I mean, and I like that they are having a sense of humor about themselves, because, like Brandon said, they always go bigger with the dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
And I think you have what's his name's character go bigger. Why do they always have to go bigger? So like they
Jeff Goldblum.
So I like that if this is the last one, like you said, to bring everybody back, bring everybody and have them be a part of it. And just go out with everybody all together.
Absolutely.
That'll be the way to go out. And then, like you said, have a little self-realization that, it's a franchise of movies talking about dinosaurs in the present day and the humor that comes with that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. But like, I think one thing we said was it's going to be hard to go anywhere else with dinosaurs, because besides them getting loose, I mean, they kind of got loose at the end of Lost World as well. But it was just the Tyrannosaurus Rex that got into
the Tyrannosaurus that
got loose, right? And that was it. But with this one, it's like, no, they're living among us. Like,
they release a population map, so you can actually see the species of dinosaurs in each state.
It's just crazy.
What? Why did they do that?
They did a census.
Right? They did a census of the fucking dinosaurs.
It's so crazy.
I think the one thing though, like Al said, like it's the realization of what the movie is, and that's kind of like what's taken me out a little bit, is because the first 3 didn't do that, and there was the 1990s and 2003, but like at the same time they didn't do that, and it was just like, we have a problem that, fuck, I ended up here and I wasn't supposed to be here. I told myself I wasn't going to be back with these damn dinosaurs, and here I am, like, but like these movies are, oh, this raptor Blue, who taken out every big dinosaur in the last 2 movies, like a final boss battle, is suddenly having a baby, and these dinosaurs aren't supposed to have babies. And so now I made a promise to the dinosaur to rescue the baby, so I have to. That's more far-fetched than Infinity Stones. Like, come on, like.
Yeah, like, man. But the trailers got us looking forward to it. I mean, you got to be honest. The trailers are cool. It looks like he's riding a motorcycle in London or somewhere, and there's the Raptors running right next to him, which I don't know if they're working with him or chasing him. And then he passes like a square or a circle, and it's two Tyrannosaurus Rex fighting each other. And he's going in between. I'm like, this shit is nuts.
What?
This shit
Like
is
they are
nuts.
pulling all the stops. They're pulling all the stops out for this one.
You know, I just feel like I feel like this is gonna go out with a bang. I just hope it's successful and it's done well, because I'm looking forward to Jurassic World. I wasn't after part 2. At the end of part 2, I was like, I think I'm done. But I'm convinced to go see this movie now. I'm looking forward to it, man.
And who are we joking? In 10 years, there's another one coming.
Oh yeah,
Of course.
The reboot.
Yeah, the
4 or
reboot.
5.
It's gonna.
Da, da, da. We're gonna be sitting in a fucking theater, and the trailer's gonna start. We're gonna hear da 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 da.
I would do this. I miss
We're gonna
you.
go nuts.
I miss you, Jurassic World.
I didn't know I needed this right now.
Jurassic Universe. That's the next one.
Here I am watching Avengers 15. I didn't know I needed this.
Just incredible, man. So listen, if we hear anything more about these Marvel actors like leaving and quitting and stuff, or they're finished with their contracts, we'll definitely talk about it here on the podcast. And again, Jurassic World, man, we're looking forward to seeing part 3 in theaters. I believe coming in. Actually, it's coming up soon. I think it's coming in the next couple of months.
That's soon?
June. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's on my list for summer movies. So, which is segue to the next topic, which is, we're going to go right into the next topic, which is the summer movie. Because if you guys are not really into movies like that and follow the movie news like we do, we know that every year summer movie starts the first week of May. Like if you ever remember Avengers Part 2, The Age of Ultron, that came out in May. A lot of the big Star Wars movies came out in May. A lot of the big Avengers movies or the Marvel movies, they used to come out or make sure they had a movie come out in May. So here we are in May, and we got our first movie of the summer season, which was Doctor Strange 2, or Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So along with Doctor Strange, I'll give you a list of some of these movies that are coming out for this summer season, which we have Top Gun Maverick, which is coming out in, I believe, not this week, but the next week after that. So we have Top Gun Maverick, which is Top Gun 2. We have Jurassic World Dominion, which we were just talking about. We have Pixar's Lightyear, The Black Phone, the Elvis biopic, Thor Love and Thunder, Nope, and Bullet Train. So not a lot to it seems like it's a lot because it's about 9 movies that we came out. Yeah. But usually in the summer, there's like 2 movies that come out at the same time that are amazing, and you don't even know which one you're going to go see. But these are kind of spaced out with a couple of other movies that are coming out, which, maybe when the trailers come out, we'll see some more or see something that'll interest us a little bit more. But at the moment, those are the big ones that we know of that are coming out. So, B, out of these movies here, Doctor Strange already came out. Which one are you looking forward to, or which 2 or 3 are you looking forward to? We got Top Gun Maverick, Jurassic World 3, Lightyear, The Black Phone, Elvis, Thor Love and Thunder, Nope, and Bullet Train.
I would say, I surprisingly enough, I'm really looking forward to Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about these these trailers we've been watching.
Right.
But they've been really interesting. And the teaser that showed before Doctor Strange, the 5-minute teaser,
the training,
it was actually really good. Yeah, it was really good, and I actually enjoyed it. And it's funny considering we see these trailers and it's so badass. But if anyone ever actually remembers Top Gun, it wasn't that great. Top Gun was okay. It was that cheesy beach body movie, it wasn't anything special. It was, but it actually really looks good to see Maverick. I don't, it was like an infomercial for the Navy back in the day, but now it actually looks like a cool movie. And so I'm really actually excited to see that one. I think it's going to be good. I'm not going to add Thor onto my list because I feel like Thor is on everyone's list and we all obviously know why. Right. So I'm going to go with number 2 being Nope. Just because, Jordan Peele, I think, even though he had a blunder with one of the movies that came out recently. No, it was Candyman.
Candyman.
Oh, yeah.
Candyman was the blunder for me because it was so much better.
Well, to give him a little help though, he didn't direct it himself. He was like co-produced it kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He produced it. Okay. because Us, he was fully Us, right? He
Us
was
is
the director
completely
for
him.
Us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Us was good. I thought it'd be better, um, but like I enjoyed it a lot. So I feel like Nope. Having the same cast as his first movie. I forgot what his first movie was. That was incredible. Um, I forgot the name of it. It was so good.
I
But
can't remember
having
it
a
right
lot of
now.
the cast from the first movie,
Right.
I have a lot of faith in this one. I think as strange, it seems to be aliens is the focus on this one, potentially aliens. I feel like this one might be pretty cool. I think this one is going to be pretty good as well. And the third movie
Get Out. Was it
being
Get Out, the first
Oh,
one?
Yeah.
Get Out. Yes, Get
Yeah.
Out was the other one. And the third movie being, what was the name of the movie? It wasn't Lightyear. I'm really not looking forward to Lightyear.
No.
Sorry, but really not. I didn't think he needed the movie, so
Mhm.
I didn't think it was necessary to have a Buzz Lightyear movie.
What?
What was
His
that third movie?
autobiography to know why they made a toy of him? Are you crazy?
To Infinity and Beyond. God damn it! Like, what's the third movie? Here, I have my list too. Jurassic Park. I'm looking forward to that. But
Yeah.
the third one was Bullet Train.
Bullet Train. Yeah, that
I'm
looks good.
actually really looking forward to Bullet Train.
Okay.
I feel like it's been a while since I've had a really enjoyable Brad Pitt movie,
Mm-hmm.
and
All
so
right.
it looks great. It has really great talent in it. So it
Yeah,
looks like
there's
it's
a
going to
lot
be
of
funny.
actors in
It
that
looks like
one.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of
it's going to
actors.
have some really great action scenes into it, and I'm very interested in the story. It's very compelling from the one trailer that we've seen.
Gotcha, man. Yeah, honestly, one of the movies I'm looking forward to is The Black Phone. It's a horror movie, which we haven't had a lot of good ones lately. I think the last good one we really saw was Invisible Man. So I'm looking forward to a good horror movie. So I think The Black Phone looks very interesting with Ethan Hawke in the movie as the lead bad guy or the main person that's doing all the craziness with a bunch of kids.
Hmm.
And it sounds sick and all this stuff. So I'm interested in seeing that, The Black Phone with Ethan Hawke. We were just talking about Jurassic World Dominion. I'm definitely looking forward to that. It would have been Nope, but to be real with you guys, I did not like Get Out as much as the world did. And I
Oh
always
wow.
wondered, like, what is it with me that didn't like Get Out? But it just wasn't my thing. I was watching it and I was just like, oh God, I get it. Police bad, white people bad. Like I get it. Not, but it's like when you generalize like that, sometimes it's just like we're not helping anything. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like I get the point of the movie and I get the point of the story, but to me, I was just like, yeah, kind of saw that coming, man. Especially the ending when it was just like overdone with the whole thing at Get Out, but whatever. And then Us, I can't tell you how let down I was with Us because I felt like it was going somewhere. I love
Mm.
all the theories and all
Yeah,
the interesting like things that we could think of at the end after the movie, but the movie itself was okay, man. It was very
it was
predictable.
okay. Yeah.
Very predictable. We all saw it
Mm.
coming when the thing went into the mirror house and the other girl came out.
Yeah.
So like Nope would have been up there, but the more I think of it, I'm like, I need to be impressed by one of those movies. Cause even me, like Brandon, like you said, Candyman, I thought I know he co-produced it, but a part of me is like, he's attached. That's 3 bad
He's
ones.
on it.
Yeah.
Like he's on
As your
it.
name's on it, so it counts.
Yeah.
But no. I want to give it a chance. It's like I want him to be successful, and he is successful already. He doesn't need my freaking vote to be amazing or whatever like that. But at the same time, I want to be impressed by his work. So I'm looking forward to Nope, but it's not one of my top 3 to look forward to. I gotta say, Brandon was right. Thor: Love and Thunder, because I feel like Taika Waititi with, you know, Chris Hemsworth playing Thor again. I want to see the magic. You know what I mean? Because everyone loved Thor 3, which was, I forgot the name of Thor 3.
Ragnarok.
Thor
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. I did not enjoy it as much as people loved it. I did think it was funny. I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was as great as people made it out to be.
Yeah.
But I do want to see Thor: Love and Thunder with, with Natalie Portman in there, with all these other characters. I can't wait to see Gore the God Butcher. I can't wait to see it. So I'm looking forward to that a lot. But yeah, those are the movies I'm looking forward to for the summer. Especially again, The Black Phone. I want a good horror movie, something that's gonna make me think and not look back every time I shut the lights off. That's what I want. Al, how about you, Al? What's the top 3 movies you want to see this summer?
Yeah, I didn't know there was a horror movie, so now you got me interested in this Black Phone movie because
Yeah.
I'm remembering the trailer. It's the
Yeah.
kids in the basement with the nothing but. So
Yeah.
yeah, so you
That's
reminded
it.
me about that movie. So okay, I'm gonna put that on my list. Nope is on my list.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah, because like same thing what you were saying with Jordan Peele, not that he doesn't stick the landing in the movies, but there's always been like something missing, like that feeling like it wasn't complete for whatever reason
Right.
in each of the movies. Even though I really enjoyed Us, I thought it was crazy. I was one of the ones sitting at the end saying, "Was the boy from the? They switched the boy too, like trying to
He
come up with
says
all these
no in
theories."
real life. He says no. Uh, Jordan Peele. He says that's
Yeah,
not what his intention was. But dude, I'm so with that. He's
yeah.
definitely they
Dude,
Because
switched.
dude.
how did he forget how to use the toy? He didn't know how to
He
do.
didn't
There
do
was a
the
lot of
know to do
stuff.
the lighter.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he was doing the trick the whole whatever. So like yeah.
and
So
and
nope.
when he looked at his mom at the end of the movie, like, "What's up, mom?
Yeah.
You know."
Yeah. We fooled them. We got them. But
So,
yeah, and nope. I mean, I don't like the fact that he's dealing with aliens because I felt
Mhm.
like he could have been dealing with something else a little bit
Right.
more creative. Everybody's done aliens, but I guess this is his alien movie.
Right.
I hope he can do a little good of a twist on it and have me leaving saying, okay, he did a full movie where I'm not feeling like something was missing this time.
Gotcha.
And then Bullet Train.
Bullet
Like
Train, right?
the reason that one came up, because I forgot what movie we went to see where they showed the trailer for it. I knew nothing other than the name of this movie. I had no idea who was in it, had no idea what it was about, nothing. I just said, what the hell? What kind of movie is called Bullet Train? Yo, when they showed that trailer,
Uh-huh.
I was like, all right, I'm in.
It looked
I'm in.
good. It
yeah,
looks
it looked
sharp. It
real
looks
good.
good. And how many
Uh,
actors? I freaking Quicksilver's in it.
yeah.
Quicksilver.
Our MCU
He ain't got no
Quicksilver.
name. He ain't got no name.
Okay, they even got
Represents the
Bad
shit.
Bunny.
Bad, yeah,
Ah,
Bad
kid.
Bunny's in
I
it.
was like, they're throwing the toilet sink at the toilet bowl.
Fastos is in it.
Ah,
I
kid,
forgot
man.
Fastos' real name too.
And you know what's funny is we just watched Lost City, and
Time out.
kid,
I
and
did not say fat so. Fastos. Fastos. TOS.
Fatso,
Said fat so.
There's mad Avengers on this train.
Fatso.
For real.
Got all the Avengers. It's an MCU movie. Put a Marvel logo on it.
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
So
So,
I was just checking out. I was thinking about like what was like a really great like summer blockbuster season, and the first thing that popped in my head was Bad Boys 2. And I knew like that summer season was like incredible. So I
Mhm.
looked up the movies that came out during that summer season. Bad Boys 2, Terminator 3, X2, X-Men United, The Matrix Reloaded, Pirates of the Caribbean,
That's a lineup.
Too Fast, Too Furious,
Oh,
right? Like Freddy vs. Jason, Lara Croft Tomb Raider, like Bruce Almighty. The amount of movies that came out that summer season, what?
that's usual. That's a summer season right there.
kid,
What?
but other than Bruce Almighty, where was the good one?
Ooh.
Kid, because they were all great for with their hype, but really name one there that really
Ugh.
stands out.
No, but those are all big game movies
Oh
right
yeah,
there, though,
kid.
man.
I'm sure they're all blockbusters if you
Yeah,
pull up
man.
their ticket sales. Yeah.
So, Al, so get back to your top three, man, because you said it
Oh
was
yeah, no, with Bullet Train, like the fact that it's Brad Pitt and like I was saying, we just watched Lost City because they had it
uh
on Amazon Prime this weekend, so we finally caught it, and it reminded me how much I enjoy Brad Pitt as an actor.
yeah, he's a
Like, don't
cool
get me wrong.
suave guy, man.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's like one of the like if I would put him at the top of my
Mhm.
actors list. But I think I can count on half a hand how many of his movies I haven't enjoyed.
Right.
So like even I won't spoil it for nobody, but the way he leaves the movie, I had to pause it.
Mm.
Have you guys seen Lost City?
No, I probably have. I just don't remember it right now.
The
That's
one
with
with
all the
Sandra
zombies,
Bullock?
right?
Yeah, Sandra Bullock. No. That's the one with it just came out with Sandra Bullock and Harry Potter Harry Potter's
that's the romantic comedy with
Channing
Channing
Tatum.
Tatum. I didn't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, watch it. They got it streaming on. If you got Amazon Prime, go check it out. It's on there. Yeah. Okay. The way he leaves the movie. Well, you think he leaves the movie? I had to pause. I was like, what? But the way he does his character, okay, he reminded me that this is an actor that, regardless of the scenario he's in, I've enjoyed his work. So to know
he's
that this,
great.
yeah,
he's
so
really
to know
good,
that this movie is his, with everybody else around us supporting him, it put it on my list of movies I have to see.
Yeah, like I would say the same. Like I don't consider him like a great actor. No offense, but like I can count how many movies like I've enjoyed him. Seven, you know,
Seven
Troy. You know, like
Seven.
every
Troy,
movie that I've seen, and Fight Club, obviously, but like all the movies that I've seen him in, I've always enjoyed his portrayal in there. Like I think the only movie I feel like I didn't like everybody else did, was Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I feel like that's the only one I didn't like.
That one was all right. I remember
But
buying
even that was
I bought that
comical.
DVD, so it was all right. At least all right.
Yeah, like it was comical.
Yeah.
But like even now I was like, whatever. But like I feel like most of the time if I see Brad Pitt in a movie, I know I'll probably enjoy it.
Do you guys remember his quick cameo in Deadpool 2?
Oh yeah,
he was the invisible guy that caught up in electricity wires. So crazy. But I got to tell you, talk about Brad Pitt, right? Yeah. I remember wanting to see Troy, and I heard he was in there as one of the main guys or the bad guy of the movie and stuff. Let me tell you something. I left that movie theater. I was like, I love him. I fucking love that guy. He's incredible. But you know one you guys forgot too, man? Fight Club. He's fucking amazing in Fight Club.
Yeah, Fight Club.
He was amazing in Fight Club. But Troy, dude, Hector. Oh, dude. He went up to that gate by himself. I get it's a movie. I get it was a written script. That shit was hard body, son. Hector. Oh, dude.
Wait, I'm trying to look up this movie.
Troy.
It's an older movie. What the heck?
We should probably do for one episode.
Where's the one where he played the body that was occupied by the devil?
The body occupied by the devil? Oh, shit, nah.
Wait, I'm drawing a blank on it.
Was it Devil with M. Night Shyamalan?
No.
Was it Meet Joe Black?
Meet Joe Black. Yeah, he plays Death. It wasn't the devil. He plays
Death. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He did a good job in that movie.
That was a great movie.
Yeah. This is an older movie.
We should do a podcast about like one actor and talk about all their movies and the stuff that they hit and the stuff that they did. That'd be something amazing we can do maybe down the road.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome because look at how many movies we just talked about. Is this crazy?
When we talk about him, can we leave Ad Astra off?
Ad Astra.
Yeah.
Yo, Brandon tried watching that shit 3 times, and 3 times he knocked out.
I tried so hard.
Ad Astra. There goes the one.
You know what? I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try and watch it. I made it when it was like 25 minutes the last time. I hit pause.
Like,
and I was like, what do you mean I got 3 more hours to go?
And how space works.
Tell me, did he find his dad?
And talking about his dad. Just out.
I still haven't reviewed that movie.
No, okay, definitely. Neither have I, bro. Neither have I. Oh man. So listen, this brings me over to the last part of our conversation because, fellas, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little scared for 2022. I feel like the best has been behind us right now. I feel like the Batman has been the best thing that we've seen and probably will see when I look at these movies that are coming out still. Now, I still got hope. I still have hope that the Batman will not be the best and only best movie we've seen because everything we've seen has been good, right? Everything's been like good, okay. But as far as being great, has been only the Batman has been great this year. Yeah. And with the movies that have come out, we've already talked about the summer movies, but for like the fall and winter, there's not many more things to come out. We have Black Adam, if that still comes out. We'll see if they move that again. We have Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. We have Creed 3 because Creed 1 and 2 have been absolutely amazing. So I'm looking forward to Creed 3.
Bonkers.
Yeah.
Avatar, The Way of Water, and Shazam, Fury of the Gods. So for me, honestly, my hope is going to be that Avatar is going to be the movie that blows my mind. You know what I mean? Because when the first Avatar came out, that completely blew my mind. Yeah, it's a rehash of, you know, the freaking Kevin Costner movie.
Pocahontas.
Every movie where white guy comes to save the planet. You know, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's being rehashed, that story of coming in to help the world and, you know, the freaking the ecosystem and all. Yeah. Right. It's like,
Yeah.
we've all seen these movies, but it was done well. It was beautiful. The 3D was amazing.
Oh, forget it.
But
yeah, I've seen Planet of the Apes.
yeah. But like, you know, I read those titles of all these movies and I feel like, is Batman really going to be the best thing that we've seen this year? Is that it? Is there nothing going to be like great? Like, I'm hoping Top Gun Maverick is, but I'm, you know, if I had to guess whether it's going to be better than the Batman, you know, like, I'm not sure. You know, and even as far as like just the regular, like a talking movie, you know, like I'll never forget the movie we saw with the what was it, the Chicago 7 Trial of the Chicago 7.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
That was
amazing.
incredible.
You know, and I'm looking forward to seeing something like that. But there's just nothing that's coming up that I see that can really convince me that we're going to see something better than the Batman this year. And I just wanted to see your guys' take on that. Al, what's your thoughts on these movies that are coming out? Or you think we've seen the best of 2022 already?
I'm afraid I have to agree with you. I'm afraid we have, you know, because of those movies, they're sequels, they, you know, which, you know, if history is any indicator, usually aren't as good as the first. So realistically, everything's a sequel, is running on a given premise. The only one that
Everything's a
I'm
sequel.
looking for is Avatar because it's been so long that they've promised us this movie.
Right.
Plus, with it, I think what is there, like 2 or 3 subsequent sequels after this one that they already got lined up.
Right.
This 4 that this one has to be like, this one better knock it out. I mean, we better want to watch another showing right after it finishes in order for me to believe that these 4 are coming.
Right.
And in reality, I don't know how much of it is talent, you know, not coming up with stories, or is it the focus, which we've been seeing over the last 2 years, of shifting from theatrical releases to streaming? You know, has there been too much of a divergence of, all right, let's focus on coming up with a 6 or 8 episode series for this, as opposed to trying to squeeze it into a 2-hour movie?
Right.
So I'm wondering how much that playing into this, why we're having so little. Because like Brandon went with the list of in that movie in that summer, although they may not in retrospect have been great movies, there was a lot of movies that everybody was looking for coming out in a short period of time.
Absolutely.
We don't have that this year.
No.
So, I mean, you rattled off maybe 4 movies. So you're talking about in the next 7 months, we only have like 4 movies that are somewhat worth going to see. And from that, only 1 that I'm actually really thinking I'm going to truly enjoy.
Right.
So
I'm just hoping these blow. I hope that there's something blows our socks off and like, oh my God, didn't see that coming. You know?
Oh shit, yeah. Where'd this movie come from? You know, because it's possible. It's, you know, something may slip under the radar, and like Matrix. You remember, you know, going back way back then, I don't think we expected to see what we saw and walk out of there the way we did. But you know, maybe something can surprise us.
Those the tunes, Brandon. But how about you, man? I mean, you hear the movies that are coming out for the summer, and you see what's coming out for fall and winter. And granted, again, these are just the big blockbuster movies. There could be a movie that we haven't seen a preview for or a trailer for that could be amazing, because I'm just looking at the names of the titles of these movies that are coming out.
Yeah.
What's your thought with the ones that I picked out so far?
I have 2 in my mind that I have really big hopes for.
Gotcha.
Number 1 being Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, because, you know, I don't know if you remember, but like that first movie was like transcendent for me.
Right.
Like, you know, like as an individual, as a creative, everything. That movie was like so much and more. And so like my hope is that this one, it lives up, you know, to to the aspects of the first one, and kind of continues that along. I have a lot of fears that it's not going to, because of, obviously the death of Chadwick Boseman, is incredibly sad and disheartening. But to hear, as well as how like certain actors and actresses have been portraying themselves going into this movie, and the writing changes that have had to happen due to certain these actors and their behaviors and X, Y, and Z, lead me to think that this might just be another Marvel movie that might make the subpar list, the Iron Man 3s and the Thor 2s, and that's a really upsetting for me to think about, considering the incredibleness of the first one. So like I have such high hopes for this movie, but we'll see. And then the other one being Creed 3. I am a huge Rocky Balboa fan. Like I loved all the Rocky movies, as ridiculous as they all were. And the Creed movies literally turned me on my head. I didn't think Creed 1 would be so good. Like, god damn, that movie was so good. The second movie wasn't as incredible, but it was still very good. Like
that
just
montage, dude. That
the
montage for the second one.
right?
I paused it, did some push-ups myself, dude.
Right? I was like, damn, I gotta go to the gym tomorrow. What? Michael B. Jordan, I think, has done an excellent job. I do know that Sylvester Stallone is stepping back following this movie. So, I know that the Rocky character will no longer be in this movie. And so, like, for me, as much as I'm looking forward to this movie, because I've loved that Creed franchise so much, like the stories have been excellent, sorry. It almost feels as if it should have ended after the second one.
Yeah.
Like, story wise, development wise, just to even go with that story being like, this is the child of the guy who killed my father. Like that was the note to end on. Like that was how this franchise should have ended. And so to go into this movie, what's the drama? Is it going to be, I'm the champ and this guy beats me, now I got to retain my title? Where do we go from here? Like, because if you go and say like, this guy's going to kill my mom, like like that's too far than where we needed to be.
Yeah. Do you guys know who the villain is?
No.
It's Kang the Conqueror, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, I knew the actor. I didn't know if he had a name.
Oh, he's the opposing fighter.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors. Yeah, Jonathan Majors,
and he got brolic, bro.
Huge. Huge.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he got big for this movie.
Huge.
Yo, are they gonna do a Mickey scene and kill off Rocky doing that? Because
that's the thing, like.
Because Mickey died in the third one, right? Wasn't that the one with
Mr. T? The second one or the third one?
Mickey died, I think,
in 3 with
in
Mr.
the third
T.
one. Yeah, he died in the third one.
So if they want to do and follow the pattern, and if you're gonna kill off Rocky,
Mr. T.
I mean, they skipped ahead and gave us a Russian a couple movies early. So,
dude, that was so badass, dude.
That movie, like that's the thing though. Like I felt like this was the way to end the franchise with that second movie.
Yeah,
you're like, where does he go from here? Like he can't be more champion than he is after that. Like
that.
So I don't know.
That would have been the greatest bow. You have him beating the son of the man that killed his father.
Yeah, and that's it, and that'd be over. Like now you have Jonathan Majors' character coming in. And like, what are the motivations? Like he beat him, and now he's got to do a rematch. Like, what's the motivation for this one? Because the second one, the motivation was through the roof.
Right. Yeah, man, it's gonna be something to look forward to, because that's the movie I'm holding my hat on too. Because Creed 1 and 2 were spectacular to me. I love those two movies. They get me amped up. They get me into the fight. I remember the first one. I didn't go to the theater to see the first one, so I was like, yeah, I'll rent it when it comes out. And I rented it when it came out, and I remember being downstairs in my living room watching it by myself one night, and I was so into the movie. I was like, oh shit, the ending and the fight and the whole thing. And there was one in the beginning. One of the fights was like one shot where it was just like a real boxing fight. I'm like, yo, did he really take those hits? Like, dude, it was so crazy, that movie. I loved the Creed franchise so far. So, but again, I think it should have ended at 2, because it's like, where do you go from here? Like, I don't even have a clue what the third one could be about. So I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to the third one. Yeah, Creed might be the one that surprises me, man. Because I gotta tell you guys, man, I was really hopeful that Multiverse of Madness was going to be beyond nuts and bonkers, and it was an okay movie. It was really good, but it wasn't great, and I wanted it to be fantastic. I wanted it to be amazing. I know it wasn't amazing when the night after I had a chance to go watch Doctor Strange 2 again, and I said, you know what? I'd rather watch Game of Thrones. I was like, I'm done. I'd rather watch King Joffrey. Don't spoil it for me, people. I'm only up to Joffrey right now. I'm up to season 3, episode number 4, I believe, right now. So don't ruin it for me. I've been hearing too much about this goddamn Red Wedding I haven't got up to just yet. So yeah, man.
Weddings are nice.
Weddings are fantastic. Good times. Good times.
Good times.
Yeah, man. But listen, that is going to be our podcast for tonight. Unfortunately, again, we didn't have a lot of news to talk about, but we did give you guys a little hope for summer and for the rest of 2022. Some of the movies that you guys can look forward to. So if you're listening to us on a podcast app or if you're watching us on YouTube, let us know, what movie are you looking forward to the most in the next couple of months or for the rest of the year of 2022? Are you looking for Creed 3? Are you looking forward to Jurassic World Dominion? What movies are you guys open and crazy to just see as soon as possible? I mean, we got tickets already for Jurassic World and Top Gun, so we're just waiting for those movies to come out, which I believe, again, Top Gun in a couple of weeks, and then I think June 9th is Jurassic World Dominion.
10th.
So
yeah,
June 10th, right? So June 9th for the real heads.
Well, 9th, yeah, like you say.
So listen, man, we want to thank you guys for listening. And again, if you're listening to us on the podcast play app, you're going to email us at therealfanreview@gmail.com. Or if you're watching us on YouTube, you can hit the comment section below and just give us a heads up of what you think is the best movie coming out for the rest of 2022. So this is The Real Fan Review coming out of Long Island, New York. We're saying good night from us over here. We got my brother B.
Adios, everybody.
We got our man in the chair, Al.
Have a good night, everybody.
And we got myself, Hob, saying thank you guys once again. Please hit the subscribe button or hit that plus symbol on your podcast play app, so that way we can come to you every week when we put out a podcast, which we do every week. The Real Fan Review. We'll catch you guys on the next episode where we get you ready for Top Gun Maverick. Until next time.